Hello, my name is Shubham Bhivaniwala, and today we will be learning about how to change from one activity to another activity in Android application. We will be using here an Eclipse environment for development. So let us move on to our Eclipse. So first create your Android project as usual and get inside this project. You will get your main activity, open your main activity and your main activity is XML file. We have placed here a text view where we have given the ID as text view 1 or change it the ID to text view only. For distinction of the activities, I have named this first activity as first activity and I have placed a button 2 so that after pressing this button we can move on to our next activity. Give this ID to the button also. I have given the ID BTN and name the button as my button, and ID is compulsory for all these widgets like button, edit text, text view, and any of the widgets like this. So our XML file work has been done and we will move to our Java activity. We will create a button object here and with this object we can get the control of the button widget created in the XML file. Write r.id dot your button ID press semicolon. We will add a listener. How this listener work? When we press this button, this listener will be called. This listener will be called. And when this listener is called, it will look for the implemented methods. So we will create this method view on click listener equals to new view on click listener, and our method is generated. So when button is pressed, button will look for this event, and when button find this event, it will implement all the code present here. So before moving on this part, let us create our second activity. Go to your project, click new, go to other and choose empty activity and give it a name second main activity and click finish. For the identification purpose, we will change the name of this text view as second activity. So let us save this, and we have nothing to do more in this activity. So for changing from first activity to second activity, we need a class named intent. It will take us from first activity to second activity and put this main activity of first activity in pause mode. So when we click this button, we are redirected back to the second activity and first activity is kept on pause. And as soon as we move back from second activity to first activity, we will move from second activity to first activity. So let us see the code which will take us from first activity to second activity. Get application context. In the second parameter, we are required to put the activities name in which we want to go, and with the extension dot class. So our intent object is created. We will import this, and we need to start this intent so that we can move from first to second. For doing this, we will do this part which will take us from first activity to second activity. Okay, it is intent. Now our error is over and our code is finished. After deploying this project in your mobile or your emulator, you will find a text and a button in the first screen. So when you press this button, this event is fired, and when this event is fired, it contains the code of changing the activity. It will take you from first activity to second activity, where you will find a text view written second activity there. So as soon as you press back button from second activity to first activity, you will find that you come back to first activity. Job is done. Thank you for watching the video.